Look at this. This cinematic Japan tour booking website. It has layered typography, it has scroll staggered timelines, it has glass morphism over Mount Fuji, animated sections, even this tiny AI generated videos. And I built it all in 10 minutes without any coding using the new model Kimi K2.6 that is absolutely free to use and completely open source. And not just this website, but look at all these landing pages. It was all created using Kimi K2.6. Agencies charge thousands of dollars for sites like this and they take weeks. And here's the part that nobody talks about is that I didn't use one LLM or one AI model or one platform to build this. I used a couple of AI models because the future of frontend isn't just one model that does everything badly. It's the right model for the right job. I used Kimi K2.6 to see the design, Claude Opus 4.7 to think through the code, and anti-gravity to ship it. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact workflow, the references, the prompts, the handoff, and the one critical bug that breaks every other AI tool on the market, but not this stack. This is what 99% of vibe coders are shipping right now. Same purple gradients, same SAS card grids, same bento grids, same boring hero sections. Meanwhile, the real creative agencies are still booking 5-figure projects every single week because no AI tool out there can actually replicate Awwwards-level websites until now. But before that, if you're tired of the AI slop, hype and 100k MRR and all this garbage on YouTube and you want to learn actual applied engineering, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. So step 1 isn't writing prompts, it's finding the right reference. Most people fail right here. They grab the first pretty image, they see it and they just fed it to AI or just start prompting mindlessly. Then they wonder why their build looks like garbage. But here's the framework that I use. I just go to Pinterest or Dribble and brainstorm some ideas and design. And see what I find, this Japan Tours website. Look at why this works. It has 4 distinct design challenges that most AI tools choke on. One is the layered Z index. The word Japan sits behind the mountains. Only the top of the letters peak above the mountain line. So let's see if Kimi K2.6 can. Quick technical aside on why we are using Kimi here, not Cursor, not Lovable, not V0. So most coding LLMs are blind. When you upload an image, they run it through a separate vision step, basically GPT-4 vision that describes the image in text and that text gets passed on the coding model. So 2 different brains are used and information get lost in translation. So Kimi K2.6 is structurally different. It has a vision encoder model called MoonVIT that is baked directly into the same model that writes the code. So when it looks at your reference, it's not reading a description, it's seeing the layout. So spatial relationships like Z-index hierarchy, typography weight, all in the same reasoning path that generates the React components. And it doesn't write one massive monolithic file. Kimi runs an internal agent swarm, so it basically run concurrently and run multiple AI agents into a single code base. And that's why it nails layered designs that break every other tool apart. So let's do this. Just type Kimi K2.6 in your browser. Click on this link. I have already signed up and now I'm just dropping our Japan Tours reference into Kimi. I'll use Kimi K2.6 here. And now I'm pasting the master prompt. You can just grab this full prompt in the description. It's completely free. The prompt does 3 things. It tells Kimi the tech stack like Next.js 14, Tailwind, Framer Motion, Lenis for smooth scroll. It defines a visual aesthetic and it locks in the 4 design challenges as non-negotiable. Okay, after it gets completed, it will take like 5 minutes. You can see here multiple agents worked in parallel. One was scaffolding the React components, another one was writing the Tailwind glass morphism, another one writing the Framer motion. This is not sequential, it's concurrent. So let's see the preview. It has created a solid foundation. You can see here. You can see the colors are very nice and it's visually appealing. There are a lot of distortions I can see in the hero section and in the middle also. That's why we will move on to the next step. I'm downloading the code here from clicking here. And now we move into anti-gravity. You can see all my code in here in this directory. I'll just open the terminal and run npm install to install all the libraries and dependencies like Next.js, Tailwind, etc. Okay, it got downloaded and now I'll just npm run dev. It will run the localhost 3000. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's be honest about what worked and what didn't. What worked is the hero's composition is genuinely impressive. The mountain background, the kimono figure on the right, the Polaroid, and the bento grid, the cherry blossom contact section. So the layout is there. Kimi clearly saw the reference, but look at the hero. The word Japan is sitting in the front of the mountains. In the reference, it's behind them. So this is a layer Z index challenge that Kimi missed it. And here in the timeline as I scroll, Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo, they all fade in at the same time. There's no use in logic and there's no sequential delay or no stagger. It's a static layout pretending to be animated. So this is the gap that nobody talks about. Kimi just look at the layout beautifully, but scroll triggered animation, viewpoint based staggered logic, parallax physics, and these kind of code reasoning, that's the kind of work that needs a senior engineer's brain. So that's where Claude Opus 4.7 comes in. In anti-gravity, as you can see, I have opened a Claude code session, or you can also use a agent chat. I'm using Claude Opus 4.7 here, and this is genuinely the best coding model in the market right now, especially for animation logic and viewport reasoning. Now here's where most people actually mess up. They run tens of tiny prompts like fix this, fix that, now add this. Each prompt has no context of the other. The model has to re-reason about the code base every single time. So you waste tokens, you waste time, and the fix don't talk to each other. So I'm doing the complete opposite. I have one master prompt and 4 problems that is ranked by priority. Claude solves them as connected system because every fix in this build affects the others. So here's the prompt, and you can grab this exact one from the description. Here I'm just basically telling Claude 4 things in a single pass. One is fix the broken foundation. Second is once that's fixed, layer scroll linked parallax on top. Third is refactor the timeline on Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo, each fade in independently. And 4 is the production polish. So I'll just hit enter here and we'll wait for some minutes. Okay, you can see it's done. I'll just run the dev server and let's see it. Look at the hero. Japan sits behind this girl exactly like the reference. That typography even has subtle parallax now. As I scroll, every layer moves at different rate. There's depth here. And for the timeline section, scroll down. Okay, watch this. Each one fades up independently. Like that's the editorial pacing the reference actually had. And here for the cards, so smooth, very smooth scroll is there. There were 4 problems and just 1 prompt and just 1 path. This is the 1% that separate AI demo from production grade product, and that was the final result. So 10 minutes it took and 2 AI models and 0 line of code written by me, and this is the output that you can see in your screen. This is what applied AI engineering actually looks like. We use Kimi that look at the design, we use Claude to think and anti-gravity to ship. And that's the workflow and that's the future. Now, right now this is just a landing page. It looks very incredible, but it's not a real product yet. The real Japan tour booking website needs a backend, Supabase for the database, Stripe for payments, an email pipeline for confirmations, maybe even a voice AI agent that talks to customer and book trips for them. So if you want me to take this static website to a full production SaaS in next video, just let me know in the comments. And every prompt I use in this video, the master Kimi prompt, the Claude refinement prompt, the Pinterest reference framework, all of it's free on aurascenes.tech. Link is in the description. And if you want more applied AI engineering, just hit subscribe. And yeah, I'm Samir and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.